Okay, we're in China. We're only just in China. We're on the island of Hainan, which is the southernmost point of China, and we're on the southernmost tip of the island. Just made landfall in China. Today we're going to fly up to the mainland and then along the coast to Hong Kong, thereby completing this leg of the trip. It's going to be 400 miles, no stops along the way. I think we've got most of the runway, as much as we need. So we want to make a left turn onto course shortly after takeoff. There's 600 feet, let's make that turn now. Flaps in. So we're well established en route along the southern coast of China now. Not so much high ground in the way now, so I think I'm going to descend a little. So, as we saw, China looks pretty much like Burma, which looks pretty much like Thailand, Vietnam, India. But we'll see, Hong Kong should have some distinguishing features, I would have thought. So still motoring along the southern coast of China, and we're over Macau at the moment. 25 miles to run to Hong Kong. We should see a major airport down there as well. Could have landed there. Where's that airport? It's out there. It's kind of nice actually, it's out on the water. Looks like. I'm going to use that as an example of we'll just center up. If you watch my Zoom videos, something that might not be obvious is why I've paid so much attention to calculating the correct viewing distance, in other words the distance from the screen that you sit. And I'm just going to demonstrate that by showing you that moving closer to the screen is effectively zooming in. If we zoom in on Macau airport, I just move closer to the screen, that is exactly the same as increasing the zoom factor in FSX. And the reason for that is, if you think about it, intuitively obvious, which is that if you take the width of that airport runway, for example, or the number of degrees of your horizontal field of vision that it spans, if I move closer you can see it spans significantly more of your horizontal field of vision than it does if I pull back. I hope that made sense. That's the reason why it's important to find the distance that you're going to sit from the screen and stick to that. So Hong Kong, 20 miles to go. We could, just for fun, go in on the ILS. We should have probably lined up on 7 left. That would have been less of a radical departure from our existing flight path. Maybe it's just getting dark. Oops. Touch down a little bit skew there. So we're still on the ground at Hong Kong. We're about to take off on the next leg of the trip, and before doing so I thought we'd just do a little bit of a sightseeing tour of Hong Kong. It's early morning, so we're hopefully going to see some scenic views. Don't know what there is to see. I haven't looked at this. So we'll just take a look around, see what there is. Alright, so time to head off en route. We're headed for Shanghai today, which is the last stop in China. We're going to try and do it in one leg, which is quite a stretch, 700 miles that's going to be.